Okay, me and Daryl's been working on this stuff for the last couple of weeks. We're getting there. I'm going to be at the York Street Rod Nationals in June, and I'm going to have my new fuel cell and this system here ready for the street rodders. I'm going to put one on mine again, and when I usually do it, you can run my 500 horse 406 on 87 octane, and it will stop your pre-ignition. I even seen some articles from MIT that they did this on a dyno, so if you don't get no mileage increase, you're still going to stop your pre-ignition. So you can run it on 87 octane, save some money, maybe 30 to 40 cents a gallon. So we'll see how this does down there in York. I'll show some videos from the Street Rod Show. But there's some new features we just had programmed again, and this is an ongoing process. This is a couple new features would be the now adjustable frequency, and whenever I adjust it, this I like it like the 850 hertz, and when I do it with this measuring device, right around 850 I got about an eighth of an inch higher movement on the ball, and if I went either other way, up or down on frequency, the ball would go down. So about 850 was the sweet spot. But the new feature, which is pretty exciting, I don't think there's too many PWMs out here like this one, is a new throttle positioning sensor control. It's adjustable on the screen in the menu from 0 to 5 volts, and all you can do is run a wire from that link screw to your TPS, and now you have control with the throttle. Going down the road, you'll have full amperage, and when you leave off the throttle, you have less. So that's a pretty neat feature. And this comes with a cable. I think it's 15 foot long, so you can mount this PWM where you want. It's ignition controlled. Comes on with the ignition, and also it has another feature. If the voltage drops below 12 volts, it will shut off automatically, and it won't come back on until it reaches 13 volts. So that's all in that menu. I'll show that later. I was doing this. This is a newer bubbler. I kind of got the steel wool too high here. It's supposed to be down over that stone. There's my new one. I'm going to put a certain device on here in a couple seconds, but you can see this fuel cell is running now. It's started cold, and you still get your condensation trail, and we're pretty sure there's electrolyte in here, and you want to keep it in here, not in your engine. And also it makes your fluid stronger, so maybe you just can add some distilled water once in a while instead of put electrolyte in it, because the more this gets out, the weaker it gets. So what I have in my hand now is the 1 pound check valve. I showed this a long time ago. There's your condensation trail. I'm going to plug it in here. Now you have no or very little, I don't see any, condensation. So there you go. It's easy to do. I do have a 3 pound check valve. It's right here. I'm going to put that on my new designed bubbler. This has a trap up top now. Another scrubbing device. I was thinking maybe put that up in this area, and then there'd be an output right here between these two, and that would be the 3 pound check valve, keeping pressure in the inner chamber, the outer chamber. These are two separate chambers. They don't affect each other. And now what I'll do is I'll plug it into the middle chamber, and now you'll see she'll start scrubbing. It's supposed to be in the middle, but like I said, I didn't push it down over the stone. And it comes up here. Gas comes in over here, gets into the center chamber, comes out of the center chamber, goes into this, comes back out of that, goes into the middle tube. There's a brass air stone down there. Then it comes through the steel wool, and it comes out right there. It's pretty clean. I don't see any. Even if it's like 95% clean, hey, it's not too bad. The newer one's going to be even better. That's that one there again. And I did try this PVC. I had some guys ask some questions about this. This is the gray PVC that's good to 160 degrees. I did put it in water on my stove. I got it to 140, 145. It was still rigid. Anything above 150, it starts getting soft. And the new fuel cell we designed is a non-current leakage fuel cell designed by me and Daryl. and it has heat sinks on the outer edges. Like another ½ inch will act as a heat sink, and I doubt if it's ever going to go past 120. So this is a very cheap material. This was only $28 for a full sheet, and it's chemical resistant, and this is 60 thousandths. So I think 28 bucks for the sheet, and they cut squares for me. Got 105 squares for the new fuel cell. These are the gaskets. That's not too bad. I think it was like 45 bucks for everything. So next, the laser shop with the water jet will cut them for me, and then see how much they cost. But for now, I'm just going to make them by hand, try it out. I'm going to put it on the street rod again. What I can do with this system is actually run 87 octane on that 500 horse 406. If I don't do that, it will detonate and ping all the way up the hills, you know, from the pre-ignition. So I'm going to be going to York Street Rod Show in June, selling this systems, and we'll see how they do. And I'll send you some videos from York. So that's about it. We haven't been sleeping, so have a great Memorial Day and have a safe one. Talk to you later. Bye.